Nationals. Rode on the Lexus Velodrome about 2 months ago. That's Fred Meredith. And then another one of the regulars. He's a fast guy. You'll see him all over Indy. You'll see him in Detroit. You'll see him over in Europe. That's Matt Giddings. You want your bike painted, hit up Euro Pro. Get you hooked up. Andrew Nalazik. Andrew, I never know you how to say your last name. What up, though? John Ramirez watching. Demarius Saunders watching from San Juan, the Dominican Republic, watching Clever Martinez. Hey-yo. We got Jonathan Herrera watching from, well, he says he's watching for Clever. Clever's got a whole fan base online. Make sure you guys share this post, share this live stream. 6 to go, Meredith on the front, Giddings at the back. My only suggestion for this race, if you're out there racing it, is the stronger rider should be the first one to go. The stronger rider should be the first one to go because they generally are doing 2.5 laps. They're ramping up the tempo. They're going to hear the bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap. All right, here we go. Giddings at the back. Meredith reaching his hand back, looking for Giddings. Waiting to the last second, and Matt Giddings coming in. Can they take over that top time of 38 seconds? 38 seconds put down by Martinez and Kowalczyk. Matt Giddings on the pedals. Matt Giddings known for racing the Stayers race in a lot of 6 days. Meredith now trying to hit the brakes, looking for Giddings. Giddings looking across the track. Where's my teammate at? Here comes Meredith looking for Giddings. Here comes the exchange. And the blue team, Fred Meredith, is in the race. He's going to see one to go, one to go, one to go. All the way, Meredith ripping on those pedals. The collegiate racer from the UK on the pedals all the way through. Fred Meredith racing to the line. Can they get that top time? Nice bike throw.
40.35. 40.35.
40.35, putting them in second place overall. Just barely ahead of Team White. Now right now, these riders aren't only racing for the glory of being the strongest one, they're also getting some cash. That's right, all these riders out here racing for a little bit of money. We won't say how much, but makes it worthwhile coming out here. I was right. Lori Abshire watching Lance from Louisiana. Oh, Lance does live in Colorado. All right, well, I was right about Louisiana. I was pretty stoked that I knew that. And right now, these two riders, we're going to see them cruising all night long. If you're here a month ago, we had the U.S. Madison National Championships. These two riders out of Colorado are the current U.S. Men's Elite National Champions. That's Danny Summerhill at the front, and at the back, Brendan Rim. Summerhill, the #1 crit racer in the United States last summer. Brendan Rim on the U.S. Olympic team, or U.S. national team, excuse me, track team. Let's see if they can beat the time set by Team Black, 38 seconds. It's all going to depend on what kind of gearing these riders are in. Six to go, riders. They're going to hear the bell coming up, bell coming up, bell coming up. Summerhill at the back, Rim at the front. Here comes the bell. Danny Summerhill about to reach back and throw his teammate Brendan Rim in the race. Rim chasing him down, looking for that exchange, and here comes Brendan Rim. Rim ripping on those pedals, coming into turn 2, all the way through. Can he hold that black line? The lower you can hold. Rim, the pursuiter, really holding that line well. Summerhill trying to go as slow as he can go. Summerhill trying to slow it down. Rim's on those pedals. Looks like he's going pretty quick. Let's see how smooth of an exchange they can make. Danny Summerhill with the big sprint. Danny Summerhill coming in for Brendan Rim. Here comes the throw. Summerhill's in the race. He's got just over a lap to go. Danny Summerhill picking up the pace all the way through. Makes some noise for Summerhill. Can he beat that time? All the way through. Go, 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 go. Holding that black line, Danny Summerhill.
39.75. 39.75.
And the winners of our Madison Flying Time Trial, Team Black, Clever Martinez and Zach Kowalczyk with a 38.82.
All right. You guys beat me to the line. You're so fast. Zach Kowalczyk, Clever Martinez, we're so glad you're here. Congratulations on winning your first time out. How's it feel?
Oh, it's fun. I'm glad I finally get to ride with Clever. He's just such a fun person, and happy to be here as always.
We're happy to have you. Hello, how are you doing, Clever? We're so glad you're here.
I'm more happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for all this community to come here and support us and you guys. This is such a wonderful place to be.
Well, it's wonderful because we have wonderful racers like Clever Martinez and Zach Kowalczyk, winner of the Madison, what was that? Flying Time Trial. Good job, guys.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell and get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and this is what the Lexus Velodrome is all about. This is the juniors, the future of cycling in the U.S. right here happening in downtown Detroit. One thing about the Lexus Velodrome is all of our programming for under 18 is free. We got bikes, we got gear, we teach them how to ride. If they want to get to that elite level, we do everything we can to help them get them there. Right there, that's Sawyer Callien coming off the front as Lily Ofak overtaking the front position. We got some 10-year-olds in here, 12-year-olds. I don't know all their ages. That's Jordan Carriga pulling up, so does Xavier Ofak. The Jankowski brothers now pulling through. Everett and Julian. Sawyer back off the front. Xavier pulls up. No one wants to do too much work. They got a pretty long race for these young riders. 20 laps. That's a 2-mile chase race going down right now. Jordan pulls up. Julian pulls through. Lily Ofak now to the front. She pulls up. Xavier goes with her. Make sure you're shoulder checking when you pull up, riders. Sawyer Callien pulls up. Everett Jankowski to the front. Is somebody going to make a move? Is somebody going to attack? Somebody going to go for the lap. 15 to go, 15 to go. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Rafa Foundation, the Welling Company. They're what allow us to do all of this free programming for these juniors. Coming out of the bar, grab a drink. All right, if you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Salvador Rojas Jr., what's up? Watching from Rio Grande Valley. People all over the world watching right now. Dave McGrath, what's up, Dave McGrath? Just came from Masters Pan Am Games a couple months ago. Sawyer Callien to the front. Everett Jankowski now overtaking that front position. semi-pro riders rolling around, getting warmed up, getting ready for their racing coming up next. Kalyan pulls up. Julian Jankowski overtakes it. 10 to go. We got 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. All right, riders. And Julian starting to ramp up the tempo. Now Sawyer to the front. Sawyer checks his shoulder. He moves up. Jordan tight on his wheel. Lily chasing him down. Valencia Lucas watching from Ferndale. If you're watching from Ferndale, Michigan, you need to get on your bike and ride on the new bike lanes in Ferndale, straight down Woodward. We're right here at the corner of Mack and I-75 in downtown Detroit under that dome. This is the Lexus Velodrome. Brendan Leary, what are you doing? You should be here racing. Probably at home riding the trainer, watching the races. I'll tell you what, riding the track is a lot more fun than riding the trainer. I do both things, and I'd much rather ride out here at the track. Sawyer pulls up, 6 to go, riders. We got 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go. Everett Jankowski tight on the wheel. Sawyer Kalyan looking for a spot to go. Jordan Kariva looking back and forth. Now Julian Jankowski ramping up that tempo. We're going to see another Jankowski riding later, but not a junior. Lily Ofak now to the front. They're going to see 4 to go when they come around. 4 to go at the line. 4 to go at the line. Xavier Ofak on the front of the pack. Everyone's looking at Sawyer Kalyan. They know he's strong, 10 years old, super strong. They're all waiting for him to make a move. Everett Jankowski tight on the wheel. Kariga sitting at the back of the pack. Kariga needs to move up. Someone needs to make a move. 3 to go, riders, 3 to go. And there goes Jankowski, Julian Jankowski ramping it up. Kariga going up and over, following Everett Jankowski. Now Sawyer Kalyan trying to chase down Julian. Julian on the front. Can Julian stay away? Sawyer Kalyan ramping it up with 2 to go, 2 to go. Now Sawyer Kalyan on the front. Everett Jankowski and Jordan Kariga tight on their wheel. They got a bell lap coming up, bell lap coming up. Everett Jankowski trying to get over the top of Kalyan. Kalyan holding that wheel. All the way, riders. Let's go. Make some noise for these juniors. Sawyer Kalyan on the wheel. On the front, can he stay away? Sawyer Kalyan riding away. Get Everett Jankowski, get over the top. And it's going to go. Kalyan, Jankowski, Kariga, Jankowski, Ofak, and Ofak. Amy Davison, watching from South Dakota, cheering on John Balmer. Good to see John Balmer back here at the Lexus Velodrome. He came out a couple times last year, but he's about to get on the track right now and race. Tell Kit to get ready, Amy. Here comes
Good
John.
job, all those kids. We want to get Sawyer up here. They're all trying hard, working hard. Congratulations, Sawyer. Nice job. How'd it feel out there? Hard. It was what?
Hard.
All right. This is Sawyer Collins. He just won his race. He can't talk. Nice job, Sawyer.
All right, now we're going to get into our first mass start race of the night. This is going to be our semi-pro 30-lap chase race. Hey, Nell, take it easy, all right? Save it for the Madison. Donnell Anderson up there. Donnell Anderson's probably got the best-looking Madison partner on the track. John Walsh watching from Bend, Oregon. What's up, Johnny Walsh? Johnny Walsh, everyone's favorite. Awesome dude. If you ride bikes, especially track bikes, you know Johnny Walsh. A staple out in LA. He just moved to Bend, Oregon, because why not? Right, John? Dan Bober's watching. Hey, Timbo, your dad's watching. You better not disappoint him again. Let's see what Tim Bober can do. I'm just kidding. Tim never disappoints his dad. The whole family has a love for hot dogs. Tim's just been living it up. He's super stoked today because K-Dubs is here. Not only does she have sweet shawarmas, all sorts of sandwiches and subs, but she's got some dogs. We might see Tim Double Fist and Glizzy's later on tonight. All right, riders. Our head official, Bruce Rivera. I don't know what he's doing here.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, the semi-pros are underway. First race of the night, first race of the weekend for our semi-pro field. Joan Hess, screaming way to go for somebody. Connor Grant. I think Gio's racing this race. Is Gio in this one or is Gio in the next one? Gio's in the next race. Connor Grant, why don't you get down here? Richard Carson, he knows Timbo Slice. Everybody knows Timbo Slice. We got to get Carson back out here to the track. Riding down at Indy. We got a big field of semi-pros. That's John Balmer on the front. He's doing it for Kit. Do it for Kit, John. Now Blake Beto out of the bike shop team pulling up. Now Savage, Derek, Savage. Savage was doing the airport runs last night, picking up a lot of these pro riders from the airport. That's Levi Gaswint pulling off the front. Levi Gaswint, the only professional 6-day racer in Ohio, Levi Gaswint. Drew Laird pulling off, along with Roger Wynn. Roger Wynn, I believe, taking 5th place at Madison Masters National Championships. Cash Adamski. Cash Money Adamski pulling up the junior. He's on the edge of being in that pro field. Cash Adamski wants to get some W's tonight. He wants to prove that he should be up in that pro field. Let's see if he can do it. We also got Cameron Coleman at the back of the pack as Balmer pulls back off. At the back is Coleman, Cameron Coleman, and Stefan Rothkegel. Donnell Anderson in the orange jersey also at the back of the pack. Oh, Timbo Slice, Timbo to the front. Timbo says he's lapping the field. Let's see if he can do it. Mike Hartrick pulls off the front of the pack. Sort of bunched up. Drew Laird starts picking it up. You can tell the speed is picked up when these riders are all in a straight line at the black line. When you see riders all over the track, that means the speed's varying, getting a little bit slower. Coleman pulls up. Cameron Coleman set a national record last year as a 14-year-old. And Levi Gaswint opening up a gap. Gaswint and Jankowski off the front. Now Jankowski going solo. Donnell Anderson, what are you doing? Donnell Anderson pulling off the front. Save it for the Madison, Donnell. Levi Gaswint off the front. Look at this, a young Yuri Havoc, or maybe it's an old Yuri Havoc. Levi Gaswint making a move. Blake Bettle says, I don't think so. We're going to chase down Ohio. Oh, Bober sits up. Hartrick closes down that gap. Whoa, don't overlap wheels, riders. Drew Laird overlapping Roger Wynn's wheel. Laird having to sit up. Now we got 3 off the front. Adamski closing down that gap. Now Adamski pushing over the top. Watch up high, riders. Here comes Adamski. They're gonna, whoa, look at that move. Right now's the time to go. Tim Bober trapped in no man's land. Let's see if they can chase down Cash Adamski. He's got 15 to go. 15 to go. Can Cash Adamski stay away? Nick Lawton picking up the tempo. These riders got to work together if they're going to catch him. Lawton and Bober on the pedals. Beto chasing him down. Adamski's got a 1/4 of a lap lead. Cash Adamski on the front. Tim Bober, Nick Lawton chasing him down. Adamski wants to catch on the back of the pack. Let's see if Bober and Lawton work together. Coleman needs to jump up to that gap. Let's go now, riders. Adamski catching the back of the field, but Bober and Lawton still going. Adamski going up and over. Adamski going up and over. He said he wants to win every race tonight. Adamski getting trapped up in traffic there. Here comes Bober and Lawton. Bober and Lawton.
So get these two right here off the bat.
Bober and Lawton need to catch up there now. Adamski goes over the top of this group. We got 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. Cash Adamski saying, hey, I want to be put in the pros. Put me in, coach. Bober's got to get up and over. Adamski going back off the front. Tim Bober, can he stay on it? Tim Bober also a regular on the pro circuit. Bober getting caught in traffic. Adamski rolling away. 8 to go, 8 to go. These lapped riders getting in the way. Tim Bober needing to go now. Bober and Lawton, Bober and Lawton. Getting a second of recovery. Bober trying to go. Bober's got to go. Can Adamski stay away? He's got 6 to go. 1,000 meters to go. Can Adamski stay away? Cash Adamski catching on to this other group of riders. Tim Bober, can he catch him with 5 to go? Nick Lawton coming with him. Adamski leading the race. Lawton and Bober chasing him down. 4 to go, 4 to go. Adamski up and over. Bober and Lawton fighting it out for second place. Adamski's going to see 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go for the line for the junior Cash Adamski. I don't think they're going to catch him. Let's make some noise. Put your hands together for the 15-year-old racing 16. Cash Adamski. He's going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. These riders are going to be fighting it out. Second place is going to be between Tim Bober and Nick Lawton. Drew Laird with a big push, but that's going to be for about 7th place. And give it up, Cash Adamski taking the win. Coming in second place is going to be Tim Bober. 3rd, Nick Lawton. 4th place is going to be Jankowski. 5th, Beto. 6th, Ballmer. And then everybody else. Who needs to know where they're at? We'll group them as one. I think it was Laird, Wynn, Gaswint, Hartrick, Coleman, Rothkegel, Savage. All right, one more round of applause. The junior Cash Adamski caught Tim Bober at the back of the pack, made that early move, and was able to stay away. Got a lot of racing tonight. Let's see how well his legs feel after that big move.
All right, Cash Adamski. Nice job. You got something left for later?
Always.
Always. Okay, so let's see. How many times did you lap him? Twice?
I think so. Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. National champion here, Cash Adamski from Detroit.
All right. We got our second group of semi-pro riders rolling up to the rail. There's going to be a 30-lap chase race for these riders as well. I believe it's a 20-lap race. This is a 20-lap race, isn't it? Connor Grant says he'll come here when Tim buys a Maglizzi. I believe you don't even need Tim to buy it, bro. I got you. I got you. Connor Grant, you going to put on, are we going to do that Belle Isle race again this year? Champ of Belle Isle right here. If you don't put it together, let me know. Let's get together. We can work on this one together. I want to help out. Let's make this bad boy happen again.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. Just a heads up, if you're being lapped by a majority of the field, you will probably be pulled. When you come around, if you're all together, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and here they go, rolling off the line. This is our semi-pro group number 2. We got Brett Mazzany on the front. Let's see if Mazzany fixed that electrical tape on his handlebars. Nope. He's still got electrical tape hanging off his handlebars. Come on, Brett, you need to fix that. That's Justin Collien sitting in second. His son won that junior race earlier. Holly, I know her last name, but I can't think of it. Adejumo, Holly Adejumo, sitting in third. Gerald Walker in fourth. We got Pat Murray in the middle of the pack, along with Eric Buckhav. Buckhav, I think the only rider out here you're going to see in the Madison later on. Then we got Sonic Schmidt, Lisa Cantu in that Star Trek kit. Tommaso Bivaloce, Tom DiGiulio. Tom DiGiulio got his first win out here last race. And then we got Parker Holman. Parker out of Ohio. He's following Levi Gaswin's lead. Says, man, if I want to be a professional 6-day racer, the only professional 6-day racer in Ohio like Levi Gaswin, I'm going to get out to the Lexus Velodrome. Then we got Gio Woodman, Coach Gio, sitting on the back. And Nick McCullen. Nick McCullen with that bright, shiny pink wheel. All right, over the top goes Parker Holman. Gio Woodman chasing him down. On the front is Buckhav, Eric Buckhav, Sonic Schmidt rolling off the front. Let's see what Parker does here. Parker holding up, hold that line, hold that line. Lisa Cantu to the front, now Cantu rolling off the front. Buckhav going with her. Hold that line, riders. Gio Woodman hitting the brakes. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Gio Woodman to the front, professional triathlete. Track racing is about the exact opposite of triathlons. Let's see what he can do here. We got 3 on the front. We got Gio, we got Nick, and we got Pat Murray. $20 to go, 20 laps to go, 20 to go. Nick at the front, setting that tempo pace. On the front, that's Justin Collien. Justin Collien setting that tempo. Mazzany trying to hop on the back of the group. Gio Woodman checking his shoulder, diving down onto the wheel of Parker Holman. Holman tight on the wheel of Sonic Schmidt. Eyes up, riders, eyes up and over. Lap riders, hold your line. DiGiulio, hold the black line. Brendan Carbomb. Carbomb, look at DiGiulio, hold your line. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Sonic Schmidt now to the front, 13 to go, 13 to go. He pulls up Parker Holman. First time on the front of the pack, saving that energy. Lisa Cantu taking over. Cantu pulls up, Collien to the front. Gio Woodman tight on his wheel. Parker on the wheel of Cantu. Collien ramping up the tempo. 11 to go, 11 to go. Woodman to the front. Got those sweet new Vision bars. 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. Masney hanging on the back of the pack. He's working hard to hang on there. Gio Woodman using that TT ability, keeping the tempo high, stringing it out. 10 laps is a long time to go, though. He pulls up. Nick McClellan now to the front. Nick's probably got the brightest bike out here. Nick McClellan open up a gap. McClellan, Murray, and Buck have got a 3-man gap off the front. Collien closing it down. So's Cantu. Holman going with him. Gio following too.
Ring a bell. Somebody ring a bell.
6 to go at the line. We got 1,000 meters to go at the line. 1,000 meters to go at the line. Pat Murray shoulder checks. Looking for a spot to go. Murray pulls up. Buckhav to the front. 5 to go. 5 to go. Buckhav doesn't want to lead it out. Collien now overtaking that front position. Collien, can he wind it out? Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Cantu trying to close down that gap. Now Parker coming over the top. Parker Holman trying to chase down Collien. He's going to see 3 to go. He's going to have to wind it out all the way to the finish line. Let's go, 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 go. Make some noise. Parker Holman's first time racing on the Lexus Velodrome. But here comes Nick McClellan up and over, up and over. Parker Holman trying to make a move over Justin Collien. We got 1 to go at the line, 1 to go at the line with Pat Murray. Murray in that spot. Murray, can he get up and over? Nick McClellan down low. You got to go over, you got to go over. McClellan now trapped in. Parker Holman trying to hold it out. They're shoulder to shoulder. 4 across. Parker Holman trying to go all the way to the line, all the way to the line. It's going to be close. It's going to be Holman, Collien, Murray, McClellan. Hold your line. Woodman, Cantu, Buckhav. What a race. All right, what a race. Give it up for those semi-pro riders. First time racing at the Lexus Velodrome. Parker Holman. Riders, watch out for the semi-pros coming off the track.
We're going to get Parker Holman up here. Gabby, did you see that at home? I hope so. All right, he's on a rental bike. First time here racing. You got to stop. Can you stop? You don't know. Okay, we're going to find out. Amazing. How happy are you?
I feel pretty good.
You feel he's surprised that he feels pretty good. First race out here. What was that about?
Oh, it's chaos. It's awesome. It's the greatest thing in America.
All right. Yay, Parker Holman. Nice job on your first W here at the Lexus Velodrome. Glad you're here. He's normally a spectator watching.
All right. All right, now we're into our elimination races. Everybody's favorite out here. So the way this race is going to work, we'll let the riders roll off the line. We're going to give them 5 laps. They get 5 laps to get situated, 5 laps to get comfortable out there. When you hear the bell with 1 lap to go, that means we're pulling a rider out of the race, and we're going to pull the last place rider out of the race. Whoever's sitting in the back of the pack is going to get pulled out of the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to our final 2 riders. When it's down to the final 2 riders, they're going to get 2 to go, and it's going to be an all-out match sprint. So our head official, Bruce Carlson, talking to Parker Holman about that last race. One thing about track racing, there's a couple rules. If you are in the sprinter's lane is between the black and the red line. You cannot come out of that lane, but also rider cannot come down on you if you are holding that position. giving Parker a warning on that one. We won't relegate him this time, but next time you're out, Parker, I hope you learn the rules. Talk to Levi about it. You Ohioans, and talk about it while eating Buckeyes or something.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. If a rider is way off the back, I will point to that rider. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be 2 laps to go. Riders ready.
All right, this is the elimination race. Don't get caught at the back. In Europe, this race is also known as the devil takes the hindmost. As Ryan Jastrab, a specialist in the elimination, goes right to the front. He wants on that early down low position. So when you're sitting at the front, you don't got to worry about getting pulled out. What you got to worry about is getting wore out for later on in the race. All right, Donnell Anderson, go sit down. Sit down now. Get some power gels in you. Martin Vecchio at the back with Danny Summerhill. Summerhill trapped in down low. He's going to have to really fight his way out of this one. He's got Vecchio and Gabe holding him down. Summerhill's going to have to back off. They're going to hear the bell in the next lap. Whoa, look at the speed going right off the front. Gonzalo, Superman, Olivios setting that hot tempo. Now Will Zugabe at the back of the pack. Martin Vecchio trying to go. Abshire in the white jersey looking for a way out. Zugabe trapped in by Vecchio, and they're pushing him up high. Zugabe's going to have to dive down low, but there's not enough time. It's going to be Zugabe, Will Zugabe, you are eliminated. Zugabe tried to fit in down low, but there wasn't enough room. Summerhill pushed his way out. Now Vittori and Summerhill fighting it out. Matt Giddings went from the front to the back of the pack. Lance Abshire pushing over the top of Vecchio. These guys are checking shoulders. Martin Vecchio now. Vecchio down low in the yellow jersey, looking for a way out. Matt Giddings up top. Matt Giddings needs a push, and there's not enough room. It's going to be Giddings. Matt Giddings out of the UK. You are eliminated. Hey, Cameron Coleman, your race is up next. Now at the back is Abshire, Lance Abshire. At the back was Zach Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk probably done more elimination races than any other racer out here other than maybe Martin Vecchio. Vecchio down low. Coming up top is Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk trying to hold off Abshire. Abshire trying to get over the top. And it's going to be, down low, Vecchio. Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated. Martin Vecchio thought he was safe getting taken out down low. Now the other rider out of Detroit, Craig Vittori. Whoa, Craig Vittori pushing elbows with Abshire saying, let me out. Now Abshire trapped at the back. Vittori looking for a way out. Summerhill trying to go. The sprinter Summerhill trying to go. Abshire going over the top. It's going to be close to the line. It's going to be Abshire, Lance Abshire. You are eliminated. Aggressive racing from Craig Vittori. Vittori pushing Abshire out of the way. He says, hey, this is my home track. Can he do the same to Danny? Oh, it's Brendan Rim at the back. Rim at the back. Let's see if Vittori can he get out. Brendan Rim, he's going to follow right with Rim's wheel as the Kowalczyk goes up high. Vittori, the coffee maker. Craig Vittori trying to push it. Can he get at the line? No, Craig Vittori, you are eliminated. Nice racing out there from Vittori. You're up next. Better hurry up. Now Danny Summerhill at the back of the pack. Summerhill, look at that. Brendan Rim goes, I'm done with this. I'm not even messing with going off the back. Let me just go off the front. Now Summerhill trying to get over Kowalczyk. Can he push it? Oh, and it's Kowalczyk. Zach Kowalczyk. You are eliminated. Big push for Danny Summerhill as Brendan Rim really ripping that pace up. Fred Meredith going up high. Now Summerhill at the back again. Jastrab on his wheel. There's 4 across. They're 4 across. Summerhill looking for a way out. Jastrab was leading the pack for most of the time. Summerhill pushing. It's going to be Summerhill. Danny Summerhill. You are eliminated. We're down to 5 riders. Down to 5 riders. Brennan Rim at the front of the pack. Clever Martinez in second. Ryan Jastrab in third. Gonzalo Olivios in fourth. Fred Meredith in fifth. Fred Meredith going down low. Meredith trying to push in. Jastrab trying to hold him off. Gonzalo going up top. It's going to be close. Nowhere for Fred. It's going to be Meredith. Fred Meredith. You are eliminated. Nice racing from Meredith there. Now Gonzalo trying to push over Jastrab. Jastrab at the back of the pack. Jastrab looks back. He sees there's no room. Brendan Rim picking it up. Clever Martinez making that push. Jastrab trying to, whoa! Gonzalo and Jastrab battling it out. They both want this. Jastrab going down low, and there's no space, and it's Jastrab. Ryan Jastrab, you are eliminated. Gonzalo Olivios not giving him any room. We got the two riders from South America against the U.S. National Madison champion, the national team member, Brendan Rim on the front. Can Gonzalo get over Martinez? Martinez needs to get over Rim, and it looks like it's gonna be the rider off the back, Gonzalo Olivios. Give it up for Gonzalo. Great elimination race there. Gonzalo, you are eliminated.
2 to go, 2 to go.
2 to go for Rim and Martinez, 2 to go. Rim checking his shoulder, Martinez tight on his wheel. Martinez coming off the Venezuelan national champions where he got the gold medal. Martinez going down low. Let's see what happens. Can Rim match that speed? Clever Martinez. Martinez has got his fast wheels on, but here comes Brendan Rim. Rim really ramping up the tempo. Martinez trying to, whoa, taking him all the way up top. Martinez and Rim to the line. It's going to go to Brendan Rim. What a finish. Give it up for those two riders, Clever Martinez and Brendan Rim. All right, and that's the elimination race. We got a few more of these coming up. And then we're getting to our main event of the night. Remember, we're back tomorrow again at 7:30 for the finale of the Madison Cup. And we need Brendan Rim to the line.
All right, Brendan Rim. Nice work out there. Congratulations. How'd it feel to be back?
Feels really good. It's only been a couple weeks, but it feels really good to be back.
We're happy that you're here. That was quite a nice sprint to the end. Did you anticipate racing against Clever so close?
Yeah, I saw him positioning earlier, and I was like, oh, this is got to watch. So just marking each other the whole race.
Good job out there, Brendan Rim, winner of the elimination. He was not eliminated.
All right, and now we got our young juniors. Once again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Really give these riders 3 laps and then start their elimination.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together, when you come around, it'll be 3 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. If a rider's off the back, I will point. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready? Three to go. 3 to go.
All right, riders, 3 to the first pole, 3 to the first pole. Sawyer Kalien at the front. At the back, Julian Jankowski. Jordan Carriga pushing up and over. Remember, the rider at the back's getting pulled out. You don't want to get caught at the back of the pack. Semi-pro elimination race coming up next. Can Cash Adamski go 2 for 2? Sarah, is that a dog? Is that your dog? All right, let's stop the bike racing. Check out this dog. Little puppy. Sawyer Kalien at the front. Oh, is there a pull? We're pulling right now. It's Xavier pushing over the top, and it's going to be, oh, Jordan Carriga. Jordan Carriga. You are eliminated. Jordan thought he was fine. Xavier with a big push. Here comes a bell. Here comes a bell. You can never assume you're safe in the elimination race. Now Julian Jankowski trying to get over the top of Xavier Ofak. Xavier Ofak dives down low. Julian trying to push over the top of his brother Everett. Everett now holding him up. Xavier going down low. Julian and Xavier battling it out. It's going to be close. It's going to be Xavier Ofak. You are eliminated. Down to 4 riders, down to 4 riders. Cameron Coleman, your race is up next. Cameron Coleman, you better jump on one of those juniors' bikes. Here we go, we're pulling on this lap. Can Julian Jankowski get over Everett Jankowski? Julian pushing up high. Look at this, they're 3 across. Who can get it? Who's gonna get it at the line? Lily Ofak trapped in down low. Julian with a big push, but it's gonna be, Julian Jankowski. You are eliminated. You gotta remember, Julian's got the smallest bike out there. He's got the smallest wheels. As Everett and Sawyer start pulling away, attacking on Lily. Lily's gotta chase him down. Lily Ofak, the only girl in the field tonight. Lily Ofak staying on those pedals. Let's make some noise for Lily Ofak. And on this lap, it's gonna be Lily Ofak. You are eliminated. And we're down to 2 riders, down to 2 riders.
2 to go, 2 to go.
Sawyer Collian at the front. Everett Jankowski at the back. Sawyer won the first race of the night. If I was Everett, I'd attack early. Go now, Everett, go. Sawyer says, I'm gonna go then. Waited too long, now Sawyer's trying to ramp up that pace. Everett Jankowski's got to push up and over Sawyer. Sawyer picking it up as he goes through turn 2. He checks back. He sees he's got a small gap. All the way to the line, Junior. And the winner of our junior elimination race number 2 on the night, Sawyer Collian. Nice racing by those juniors. We got the Wolverine table down there. George Dubrish, Ray Dabowski, Tim Fargo, Nikki. What's up, you guys? Thanks to everybody coming out. Thanks to everybody watching at home. Make sure if you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you press that share button. We're trying to get everybody out there watching all of our races here at the Lexus Velodrome. Lee Pitts, what up, Lee? You want to see some sweet wheelie bikes, holler at Lee. And then he'll holler at me, and we'll make it look. He has the ideas, and we do the magic at the downtown Ferndale Bike Shop.
Another win for Sawyer Collian. And you know what? I'm not even going to ask anything unless you've got something to say. No. Congratulations to Sawyer Collian. 2 W's in one night.
All right. Now our semi-pro elimination race. Here we go. Cash Adamski, can he win another race tonight?
Riders, this is your elimination race. You have 13 riders in this field. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If a rider is way off the back, I will point to them. Riders ready.
All right, and they're rolling. Let's paddle, you guys. Let's see what happens in this race. Cash Adamski, definitely the marked rider. Tim Bober's going to be a marked rider out there too.
5 to go, riders. 5 to go. 5 to go.
Sue Grady and Chris Ball. Sue Grady and Chris Ball, both watching from, well, Wixom and Alpena, Michigan. Jordan Caverly's watching. Jordan Caverly, let's see if we can get him back out to the track. We don't have enough complaining down here, Jordan. We need you. On the front, Tim Bober in that puppy paws position, keeping the tempo high. He wants these riders to have to work for it. Adamski sitting right in on that third wheel. Good position from him. 2 to go, riders, 2 to go. We're going to hear the bell on the next lap. At the back of the pack is Savage, Derek Savage. Drew Laird trying to push up and over. It's going to be the rider at the back, and it's going to be Wynn, Roger Wynn. You are eliminated. All right, here comes the bell. Drew Laird at the back with Blake Beto. Laird trying to push up and over. Donnell Anderson looking for a way out. Drew Laird having to go up high. Drew Laird holding Anderson down. And it's going to be Anderson, Donnell Anderson. You are eliminated. Donnell having to hit the brakes there. Big push from Drew Laird. Laird needing to go up and over. Down low, Stefan Rothkegel. Rothkegel in that dangerous spot. There's nowhere to go when you're trapped in down low. You get all the draft, but you got nowhere to escape. Savage at the back. Drew Laird pushing. It's going to be close. It's going to be Laird, Drew Laird, Drew Laird. You are eliminated. Drew Laird out on that one. Nicole Borm-Schigel watching from Indy. How's it going, Nicole? All right, coming over the top is Beto. Beto trying to get over Rothkegel. Rothkegel checks his shoulder. Rothkegel trying to follow Beto. There's no room up top. Savage holding him down. Rothkegel trying to make a move down low. It's going to be close. It's going to be Stefan Rothkegel. You are eliminated, Stefan. You're out, Stefan. He's like, come on, man. Stefan Rothkegel out of Austria. On the front still Tim Bober. Blake Beto going down low. Beto trying to fit in underneath Jankowski. He's got to chase all the way onto the wheel of Hartrick. Savage at the back. Derek Savage, does he have another move left in him? Savage pushing. He's going to say, no way. And it's Savage. Derek, Savage. You are eliminated. Uh-oh, Levi Gaswin. Gaswin at the back on the wheel of Beto. Beto trying to get over Hartrick. Gaswick, does he have a last-minute jump? Gaswick off the saddle. Trying to push. Oh, whoa, they're bumping elbows. Beto trapped in. Nice move by Gaswin. It's going to be Beto, Blake Beto. You are eliminated. Levi Gaswin making moves like the pro he is. Now Hartrick down low. Hartrick pinned in by Nick Lawton in the pink jersey. Let's see what Gaswin does. Has he got another jump left in him? Gaswin on the wheel of Lawton. Mike Hartrick down low. Gaswin pushing. It's going to be Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated. Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. Gaswin at the back. I don't know if he's going to be able to get Lawton out. Nick Lawton's going to be a hard wheel to take over. Tim Bober in a dangerous spot. Bober needs to push his way out onto the wheel of Adamski. Tim Bober needs to get out of the way. Tim Bober's trapped in down low. Tim Bober might be going out on this one. Gaswin down low. It's going to be, Levi Gaswin. You are eliminated. Bober looking for an escape route. Bober needs to push his way out. Tim Bober, oh, look at that, muscling up. Tim Bober going right to the front. Jankowski at the back. Lawton going over Jankowski. Jankowski needs to get over Ballmer. Can Jankowski get over the top of Lawton? All the way to the line, and it's going to be Jankowski, Brian Jankowski. You are eliminated. Now Tim Bober sitting on the front. He's doing all the work. Nick Lawton at the back. Lawton needs to get over Ballmer. Cash Adamski's been riding this race pretty smart. Looking like a pro rider. He's trying to make that move. Here goes Lawton over the top of Ballmer. And it's going to be Ballmer, John Ballmer. You are eliminated. Give it up for John Ballmer. See him racing the Madison later on tonight. Down to three riders, Tim Bober at the front, down low. Cash Adamski on his hip. Trying to get over the top is Lawton. Lawton's got a big jump. Nick Lawton trying to push over the top of Tim Bober. And look at that push from Lawton. It's going to be Bober, Tim Bober. You are eliminated. 2 to go. 2 to go. Cash Adamski, the junior on the front. The Masters 45-plus rider. Nick Lawton at the back. Adamski's fast. Lawton's got a big jump. Can Nick Lawton take the junior? Nick Lawton ramping up the tempo. Let's see if Cash Adamski can stay away. Here comes Nick Lawton all the way to the line. Nick Lawton with a big acceleration. Nick Lawton trying to get him at the line. Look at this push. Who's it going to be? It's going to go to. Oh, Nick Lawton. Give it up for the Masters rider. Nick Lawton says, not today, Junior. Getting the win in the elimination race. Nick Lawton. Waited till the last second. What a move. Joan Hesta, Spencer, and Cooper are watching from here on from Milford. Daniel Foster watching from Livonia. Kevin Wheeler, what's up, Kevin Wheeler? All right, semi-pro Group 2 elimination race up to the rail.
Nick Lawton. Those young'uns don't know what they're up against when they're up against Nick Lawton. What a great race. Nice job out there. How'd that feel? Beating that young kid.
Felt good.
That was excellent. It was classic Nick Lawton. You've been working on that for years.
Yeah, it's about 30 years of practice.
You did a good job. Nick Lawton with the W in the elimination, beating the young guy. I mean, not that you can't beat the young guy, but.
Nick Lawton with the big jump.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 laps to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If a rider is way off the back, I will point to them. Riders ready.
All right, and here we go. Remember, riders, you cannot pass under the red line. You cannot pass under. Also, make sure you're shoulder checking. Oh, we got Mr. Thursday Night, Eric Buckhab, in this race. Eric Buckhab's here every Thursday night.
5 to go.
5 to the first pole. Lisa Cantu moving from the back up front. Gio Woodman sitting in that dangerous spot all the way at the back of the pack. You can serve the most energy at the back of the pack, but you also are in the most likely to get pulled out. Parker Holman won the first race, sitting in position 2 up high. I believe that's Ryan Jastrab's favorite position. Is P2 up high your favorite spot, Ryan Jastrab? I don't know where he's at. I can't see him. He's probably out at K-Dubs getting a sub ready. Make sure you go out front. Order a sub or a burrito or whatever else she has out there. She'll deliver it to your seat. Or you can walk back outside and get it. Come on down to the bar. We got drinks. We're going to hear the bell in the next lap. We want to say thanks to our sponsors. Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. All right, Justin Collian in that dangerous spot as Tom DiGiulio trying to ramp up and over. DiGiulio all the way at the blue line. Collian down low. Collian fighting it out. DiGiulio coming over the top. Collian needs to push it, and it's going to be, DiGiulio, Tom DiGiulio, you are eliminated. DiGiulio almost had him. Collian getting lucky there, staying in. As Nick McClellan goes up and over on the front still, Eric Buckhab. Gio Woodman pushing over the top. Collian trapped in. Gio needs to push over. Gerald Walker down low. Gerald, whoa, hold that line there, McClellan. Gio trying to push in, and it's going to be Gio. Hold that, keep pedaling. There we go. Gio Woodman. Gio almost eliminated himself on the wall there, but he kept it upright. That's a good thing. Gerald Walker now pushing it at the line. Walker having to go all the way, riders, all the way, and it's going to be Gerald Walker. You are eliminated. Hold your line, riders, hold your line. Now Holly at a Jumo down low. Pat Murray going over the top of Parker Holben. Sonic Schmidt at the blue line. Pushing over the top, Sonic all the way down. Lisa Cantu pushing up top. Holly at a Jumo at the back of the pack. Cantu with the big push. It's going to be Holly at a Jumo. Holly, you are eliminated. Holly at a Jumo. Brett Masney checks his shoulder. Nick McClellan going up and over. Off the front goes Cantu. Cantu making a solo effort. Says, I'm done riding with these riders. I'm just going to go off the front. Lisa Cantu. Is this... I don't know if Ryan Jastrab would approve of this move. Ryan Jastrab might say this is a lot of work. Hold your line, riders. And it's going to be Buckhav, Eric Buckhav. You are eliminated. Hold your line, riders. Brett Masney pushing over the top of Parker. Sonic, let's go, Sonic. You're still in it. Sonic Schmidt at the back. Let's go. Push all the way up and over, Sonic. Let's see one more. Big acceleration. Go, 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 go. Make some noise for Sonic. Can he stay in it one more time? All the way to the line. It's going to be close. It's going to be... Oh, Sonic. Bummer. Bummer, bro. Nice move. Sonic Schmidt, you are eliminated. That's how you get faster. You push it harder and harder. Justin Collien setting that tempo.
He's right in the middle of them, so it's okay. If they move...
At the back is Masney. Make sure you hold your line, riders. Masney down low. And it's going to be Masney. Brett Masney, you are eliminated. Still off the front, Lisa Cantu. I think these riders might have forgot about her. Cantu off the front. Pat Murray getting over the top of McClellan. Now Parker Holben on the wheel of Justin Collien. McClellan needs to go. Murray pushing up and over. Parker going with him. They're shoulder to shoulder, 4 across. Whoa! And it's going to be McClellan. Nick McClellan, you are eliminated. McClellan, you are out. We're down to 4. Still off the front is Cantu. Parker Holben now needs to go. Pat Murray on the hip. Justin Collien's going to get trapped behind Lisa Cantu. Let's see what happens here. Cantu, let's go. Lisa all the way. Lisa Cantu needs to push it. These 3 are coming over the top. Parker trapped at the back. And it's going to be Parker Holben. You are eliminated. Lisa now is off the front. She needs to try to stay on that wheel. Lisa Cantu trying to stay on. She goes, oh, you know, I was off the front for a long time. That's a lot of work out there. You're doing 30% more work than the people sitting on your wheel when you're leading it out. It's the rider off the back. The rider off the back. It's going to be Lisa Cantu. You are eliminated. Give it up for Lisa Cantu. And we're down to 2 riders, 2 to go. Justin Collien down low, Pat Murray up top. This is going to be a drag race. Here comes the bell, here comes the bell. Let's make some noise for these 2 riders. All the way through, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Sawyer Collien won his race. Can his dad, Justin Collien, win this one? Pat Murray making him work for it. Murray needs to go now. All the way on the pedals. Pat Murray pushing on the hip of Collien. And the winner of the elimination race coming down to the line, it's going to be Justin Collien. The Collien's going home with some wins tonight. What a great race. Everybody kept it upright. Gio Woodman touched turn 1. Hey, Gio, are your handlebars all right? Where'd he go to? Yeah. Oh, luckily we got those narrow bars. You would have the 42s. You would have been on the ground. All right. And if that bike was a little bigger, you probably would have hit the wall. Perfect. Gio Woodman and Brian Adams going over his bike fit, making sure the handlebars are straight after touching the wall.
Justin Colian. Who learned from who? You from your son or your son from you? We got a Colian thing going on here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was a blast.
You had a good time out there. That's what we want, a good time. Let's hear it for the father of Sawyer, and nice work out there.
Sawyer's dad, but also the winner of the elimination, Justin Colian. Give it up for Justin. We got Levi Gaswin walking through the infield looking like an old Yuri Havoc. Same helmet and everything. It's about as far as resemblance goes, but. All right, this is the Madison. This is the Pro 120 lap Madison. You see these two guys wearing the stars and stripes? Not everybody gets to wear the stars and stripes. The only people allowed to wear the stars and stripes in Elite Madison racing this year are these two guys, Brendan Ribb and Danny Summerhill. They are the current U.S. Men's National Elite Champions, the fastest in the country, right here in downtown Detroit. In the black jerseys, we got Zach Kowalczyk. We saw him earlier. They set the fast time. Team Black, Zach Kowalczyk and Clever Martinez. White team, Lance Abshire and Ryan Jastrab. Then we got the hometown boys, both out of Detroit. We got Martin Vecchio and his partner, Craig Vittori. Next up, out of Peru, that's Gonzalo Olivios and his partner, William Zugabe, Team Red. And in the blue, out of the UK, we got Matt Giddings and his partner, also out of the UK, Fred Meredith, Team Blue.
Riders, this is a 120 lap Madison. 120 lap Madison. Your bell laps are 101, 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1, double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control, be about 5 laps. There'll be a single bell to take you out of that control. That does not mean slow, just means no attacks. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless till the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
All right, and here we go. The Pro Madison is underway. This is going to be fast. So if you didn't hear what Bruce said, this is a 120 lap race. Throughout the night, you're going to hear some bells. The first bell is going to mean the race is out of control. Right now, we have the race start out under control. We're going to let all the teams get at least one exchange in, get comfortable out there. After that, for each bell, that means it's going to be a sprint lap. We're going to be giving out points. These bells are going to happen every 20 laps. The points are going to go 5, 3, 2, 1. It's under control still, Gonzalo. Under control. Under control. It's already going hot. Coming in hot, riders. And we got a double exchange going. Whoa! White missing their early exchange. Zach Kowalczyk shaking his head like, what's going on here? The control tempo going fast. So those bells mean it's a sprint lap. Sprint points are going to go 5, 3, 2, and 1. With double points on the final sprint. Here goes Clever Martinez in for Zach Kowalczyk. Martinez on the wheel. All right, Jastrab coming in. White's making their first exchange. Whoa, Gonzalo coming through, making that right move. Off the front goes Jastrab. Blue at the back. Blue having to do a real high exchange. This happening all over the track. Chaos early on. Here comes Vecchio for Vittori. Setting that tempo hot right off the rip. Ryan Jastrab on the pedals. Gonzalo tight with him. Chasing him down is Brendan Rim. Brendan Rim, Zach Kowalczyk. Now Craig Vittori and Martin Vecchio trying to chase on. Matt Giddings hanging off just off the back. Abshire coming in. High exchange coming for the national champions. Whoa, look at that move. They're cooking out here. Zugabe trying to chase down Lance Abshire. Abshire going for the early woo. Kovalchuk and Martinez almost clipping pedals. Danny Summerhill pushing it through. Summerhill chasing down the white team. Here comes Jastrab. First sprint is at 101. We got a lot of laps to go, riders. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Martinez making a push over Zugabe. Whoa! Full speed off the bat. Team Blue making an exchange over Team Yellow. Martin Vecchio staying on the pedals. Gonzalo trying to chase down the leaders on the front in the Stars and Stripes. White is Jastrab. Black is Kovalchuk. Here comes Lance Abshire. These guys are cooking. These guys are cruising out here. Coming down last minute is Summerhill. Summerhill on the pedals. Gonzalo closing down that gap. Whoa, high exchange. Zugabe almost coming into the pack. Martinez looking for Kovalchuk. It looks like they're sitting up. Team Yellow racing to get back on. Can Craig Battori close down that gap? Here comes Fred Meredith and Battori. They started ripping right off the bat as Summerhill controlling that tempo. Battori diving up and down the track. Here comes the move. Here comes the move. Ryan Jastrab coming in. Whoa! Martinez split the gap. Zugabe having to go up high. Meredith in the race. Martin Vecchio and Craig Battori chasing it down. Here comes Giddings in the back. Jastrab keeping the tempo high. Brendan Rim now chasing down with Kovalchuk. Gonzalo Olivio's trying to go for it. Fred Meredith on the pedals. Three teams back on the front. Here comes the bell. Sprint lap, sprint lap. Here comes Summerhill. Gonzalo having to go up and over. Abshire coming in. Kovalchuk over the white team. Whoa, they're three across. The points are going to go. White, Stars and Stripes, black, red, and blue. Martinez comes in. Zugabe's in the race. Abshire pulls up. Summerhill now to the front. First sprint of the night. Chasing on is Meredith. Fred Meredith on those pedals. These guys are cooking out there. Jastrab coming in for Abshire. Lance Abshire and Ryan Jastrab hanging on the wheel as Brendan Rim says, let's string it out again, right as the blue team was catching on. Look at this move by Jastrab. Ryan Jastrab out here showing why he's one of the best in the country. That's why he's going to Japan to race. And look at Gonzalo. Gonzalo, the Peruvian national champion, making a move. Makes a noise for Gonzalo Olivios. Gonzalo making a move over the national champs. He says, hey, Peru's national champs here. Let's show them what I can do. Team Yellow about to be overtaken. Craig Battori needs to hop on the wheel. Gonzalo overtaking it. Three teams off the front. Three teams off the front. Zugabe now going. Gonzalo, Zugabe missed the exchange. Bad time to miss that exchange. And Martinez closing down that gap. Brendan Rim's back in, and all of our teams are back together. The race is back together. Points up for grabs for anyone. And here goes Rim. Rim says, you want to attack me? I'll attack you right back. Whoa, look at these riders all over the place. Brendan Rim going fast off the front. Kovalchuk coming in for Martinez. Zugabe feeling it. Off the front is the Stars and Stripes, Brendan Rim. Picking that tempo up. He says, man, there's just too much chaos going on. Gonzalo Olivios picking up the pace as well. Kovalchuk tight on his wheel. Martin Vecchio chasing him down. Jastrab sitting in. Whoa! Jastrab looking for Abshire. Abshire and Jastrab trapped at the back of the current leaders of the race with 5 points. But the Stars and Stripes team going for a lap. Summerhill and Rim trying to get a lap on these other riders. Martinez now says, you know what, let's let them go. Let's take a little break. We can win by points. Maybe they'll go for the lap later on. Zugabe sitting tight on the wheel of Martinez. Martinez checks his shoulder. He looks for Kovalchuk as Brendan Rim and Summerhill are trying to lap the field. They're about a half lap up on the field, but the field's sitting up. Let's see what happens. Can Summerhill close down that gap? Coming in is Jastrab for Abshire. Giddings coming in for Meredith. Kovalchuk coming in for Martinez. Whoa! Jastrab fitting into that gap. Picking up the tempo. Matt Giddings on the wheel. Summerhill just off the back of the pack. The leaders of the track are the Stars and Stripes. Leaders of the track are the Stars and Stripes. Here we go. We got a sprint lap coming up. Gonzalo Olivios looking for a wheel to get onto. He's got to leave room for them to get out of the way. Whoa, it's getting chaotic out here. On the front is Abshire. Abshire going. Craig Vittori on his wheel. The U.S. team needs to stay off the back of the pack to get first place points. Craig Vittori on the front. Vittori, can he stay away? Vittori needs those points. Abshire coming over the top. Vittori trying to push. And it's going to go. Team white, team yellow, team black, team red, team blue. Sorry, Stars and Stripes in the front. Stars and Stripes in the front. Team white in second, team yellow in third, team black in fourth. Whoa! Summerhill putting those crit skills to use. Whoa, look at that move for Danny Summerhill, up and over, up and over. And the Stars and Stripes team's about to lap the field. Put your hands together for these riders. Lap of the field's gonna give them points. That puts them up 10 points in the rest of the field. Whoa! Brendan Rim making a move. Says, I still got it. Keeping that tempo high, laps the field, says, I gotta keep going. Summerhill like, what are you doing? Danny Summerhill coming in the race. They're trying to blow it up right now. Can they do it? Can they stay away? Can they double lap the field? All right, points on the board. We got yellow with -9 sitting in sixth. Blue with 0 points in fifth. Team red with 1 point in fourth. Team black with 4 points sitting in third. Team white with 8 points sitting in second. And the leaders on the track, the Stars and Stripes, Danny Summerhill and Brennan Rim with 18 points. $71 to go. Brennan Rim off the front. Rim off the front. We got the group, the rest of the group working together. Stars and Stripes are leading the pack. You can't see them on the screen, but they're about a half a lap up. Here comes Martinez for Kovalchuk. Abshire in for Jastrab. Getting set in the tempo. Fred Meredith on. Craig Vittori in the back in the yellow out of Detroit. Gonzalo Olivios in the red. Riding with Will Zugabe. Meredith shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Here comes Vecchio. Vecchio looking for Vittori. And the pace slowing down just a little bit. Martinez lets it sit up just a hair as Brendan Rim says, let's blow this one out the park. Brendan Rim still on the pedals, chasing him down, chasing him down. Kovalchuk coming in for Martinez. Jastrab on his wheel. The national champ team's going to hold off for the sprint, sit at the back of the pack. They want those first place points. Sprint at 61, sprint at 61. They're going to see 64 when they come around. Gonzalo telling his partner time to go. We got a double exchange coming up from white and red. White and red making a double exchange. Team yellow just coming in. Craig Vittori. Clever Martinez looking for Zach Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk says, hey, now's the time to go. Martinez coming in. Gonzalo Olivios making a move. Gonzalo's making a move going off the front. He's going to see 62 to go. Abshire chasing him down. Clever Martinez with a big attack. Still on the front is the Stars and Stripes, but the real race right now is for second place. Here comes the bell. Can Gonzalo Olivios stay away? White with the high exchange. Jastrab fitting in. Martinez looking for Kovalchuk. Bell coming up. Off the front is Brennan Rim and Summerhill. Here comes the bell. Jastrab and Zugabe fighting it out. When they come around, Jastrab going for those points. And second place points are going to go to Jastrab. Third to Zugabe. Fourth to Kovalchuk. Fifth to Giddings. Sixth to Vittori. And the Stars and Stripes team's about to overtake these other two riders as Abshire and Jastrab are making a move. Abshire and Jastrab making a move. Martinez going with them. Martinez chasing him down. the Venezuelan national champion, along with the Peruvian national champion, on Lance Abshire's wheel. All right. The Stars and Stripes team has caught the field, but we got 3 off the front. We're split into 2 groups. Stars and Stripes cannot sit on the field. They need to go up and over these lapped riders. Zach Kowalczyk can't sit on the wheel. Summerhill. Hey, Bruce, tell him he can't sit on the wheel. Double exchange, double exchange. Summerhill, you got to go over them. You can't sit on their wheel. Stars and Stripes, you can't sit on the wheel. You can't sit on the wheel of the lapped riders. You got to get up and over them. But it looks like they're going to pull it back together. And it looks like our field is about to be back together. Stars and Stripes have lapped the field. Here comes a double exchange from blue and from yellow. Gonzalo Olivios keeping that tempo high. 50 to go for these riders, 50 to go. So the current national champions are running away with this race. Still a lot of sprints left. Good. Stars and Stripes awarded a lap. The leaders on the track right now is the black team. The front of the race is the black team as Kowalczyk pulls up. Jastrab overtaking that front position. Can Team Blue and Yellow catch on? Let's make some noise for Team Blue and Team Yellow. Let's go, Giddings. Let's go, Battori. Get up there. Craig Battori out of Detroit. You want coffee? Craig's the guy you want to see. 420 Peterborough right here in Midtown. Runs Craig's Coffee, all roasted fresh in Detroit. Best coffee around. As Abshire coming in for Jastrab, we got a sprint coming up at 41. Sprint coming up at 41. And all the teams are back together. Martin Vecchio back in the race just in time for the sprint. Brendan Rim coming in for Summerhill. Here comes Gonzalo. Gonzalo over the top. Zugabe needs to pick it up. High exchange, Zugabe. Abshire pushing up and over. Zugabe now wanting to go. Jastrab looking for Abshire. Abshire and Zugabe in the race. Brim, whoa. Brendan Rim keeping it going. Giddings coming in for Meredith. 42, Bell in the next lap, Bell in the next lap. Can Zugabe stay away? Will Zugabe on the front? Can he stay away from Jastrab? But here comes Clever Martinez and Danny Summerhill. Summerhill and Martinez fighting it out. Jastrab wants those points. High exchange from red and white. Summerhill over the top. And look at that move. Danny Summerhill showing why he's the national champ. Whoa. Meredith clipped Martinez. Martinez unclipped his pedal. Back up the track. Can't go too slow out there. Fred Meredith hitting the ground. Let's check him out, make sure he's all right. Matt Giddings now in the race by himself. Matt Giddings now sitting in by himself. Clever Martinez, amazing bike control. Meredith took a big hit there. Giddings now sitting in solo. Giddings needs to sit on that wheel. Brendan Rim keeping that tempo up high. Martinez coming in for Kowalczyk. Giddings, he's got 35 laps to go. Matt Giddings like, oh my God. Good thing he's got 27 mil wide velo bike bars. He can be on that aero position. Vecchio and Battori fighting it out at the back, trying to hop back in. Martinez, Clever Martinez, keeping it upright. It's probably those wheels that did it for him. Meredith went a little too slow in the turn, clipped the pedal, came down right at the wrong time. Luckily, no one else was taken out with that one. All right, Battori, let's go. Let's make some noise for Team Yellow. Come on, Vettori, it's Detroit right now. Team Detroit at the back of the pack. Let's go, Vettori. Get up there all the way. Go, 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 go. I think we might have motivated the other riders to pick it up. Bummer for Team Yellow. Vettori's back in it. All right, Craig, let's go, go, go. Craig Vettori and Martin Vecchio, not only the only hometown team, they're also the two oldest riders out here. As of January, both will be racing in the Masters class. Zach Kowalczyk,
unofficially a Masters rider,
also in that category. All right, riders, 28 to go, 28 laps to go. Remember, Spoke Easy's open. K-Dub's right outside. Hit up the food truck. She'll deliver it right to where your seats are. We got some more Madisons and some more racing after this pro race. And here goes Gonzalo. Gonzalo, the Superman Olivios, making a move. The Peruvian national road champ going off the front. Zach Kowalczyk going with him. Can Brendan Rim match that acceleration? Let's put it together for Matt Giddings. Matt Giddings out here working hard by himself. Coming in is Zugabe and Martinez. Summerhill looking for Rim. Vecchio looking for Vettori. Sprint lap coming up. Every time Gonzalo's gotten in the race, he's picked up the pace. Let's see what he does this time. He wants those sprint points. Jastrab now making a move on Martinez. Martinez says, I'm going to make you really work for it. Here comes Kowalczyk and Abshire. Double exchange. Summerhill having to go up and over the top. They got a bell coming up on the next lap. Gonzalo coming in for Zugabe. High exchange for those two. Rim coming in for Summerhill. Here's the bell lap. Can Kowalczyk stay away? Brendan Rim with a big acceleration. Lance Abshire on his pedals. On his hip. Rim trying to get over the top, and it's going to go. Black. Stars and stripes. White. Red. Brendan Rim with that big push. Is that going to put Black into second place? We're going to have to see what the updated points are here. It's anyone's race for second and third. We're really racing for second and third out here. Matt Giddings trying to hop in the back of the pack. Giddings sitting in alone. Make some noise again for Matt Giddings. Out there racing solo. No time off. This is the way to train to get faster. Matt Giddings out of the UK. Martinez on the front. We got one sprint left, the final sprint of the race. It's worth double points. Double points. As long as the Stars and Stripes team finishes on the lead lap, they're going to win this race. The race right now is for second place. But remember, this is an Omnium race, so points tonight are going to go into tomorrow. So you have to win both nights. It's the overall who is the best over 2 nights of racing, because we're back tomorrow night at 7:30 as Martin Vecchio picking up the tempo from Team Yellow. Matt Giddings hanging on the back. What an effort from Giddings. Matt Giddings working hard out there. Abshire coming in for Jastrab. Vettori coming in for Vecchio. Vettori pulls out, whoa, Kowalczyk looking for Martinez. Abshire making a move, 13 to go. Here comes Zugabe. Will Zugabe into the race. Summerhill coming in for Rim. Rim, who learned how to ride the Madison just before the national championships, came here to Detroit and took the win. Matt Giddings still hanging on. Look at that, Matt Giddings. Let's go, Matt, all the way. On that wheel, Matt. Go, 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 go. Matt Giddings working real hard out there. Probably got the coolest bike out of anybody. That Pinarello. I know Tom DiGiulio is jealous of that Pinarello. Kowalczyk on the front. Here comes Rim. 9 laps to go. Less than a mile to go in this bike race. These pro riders are battling it out, and here goes Brendan Rim. Rim says, I want to dominate this race. Let's go, 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 go. 8 to go. Coming in out is Abshire. Abshire trying to close down that gap. Zach Kowalczyk fighting it out. Clever Martinez on his wheel. Gonzalo up and over Martinez. Danny Summerhill coming in for rim. Whoa. Missed exchange, missed exchange. Gonzalo Olivio's going down. Will Zugave on it. On the front is Summerhill. Summerhill and Jastrab fighting it out. Summerhill on the front. Jastrab in second. Martinez in third. Hold your line, Giddings. Hold your line. Here comes the exchange from the Stars and Stripes. 4 to go, Riders. And off the front goes the Stars and Stripes. Ryan Jastrab chasing him down. Martinez on the paddles. Here comes Kowalczyk. Here comes Abshire. Can they overtake the Stars and Stripes rider? 2 to go, 2 to go. Lapped Riders, hold your line. Here comes Summerhill. Summerhill coming in for rim. Final lap, final lap. Can Danny Summerhill stay away? Here comes Lance Abshire. Abshire trying to overtake Stars and Stripes. All the way to the line, all the way to the line. And the winner's gonna be the Stars and Stripes, Danny Summerhill and Brendan Rim. Unofficially, second place going to Team White, Ryan Jastrab and Lance Abshire. All right. Hands together for Gonzalo getting up. He took a hard spill there, got right back up. What a race. That was race night number 1. We're back tomorrow. Crazy action here at the Mad Track Cycling at the Lexus Velodrome in Detroit. That is the Elite Madison. And who takes the win? The 2 fastest guys in the United States in that race. Right there. Danny Summerhill and Brendan Rim.
Okay, what's next?
Chaos. 2 spills in that race.
Danny Summerhill, Brendan Rim. Oh my goodness. Are you trying to kill us out here? That was wild, crazy, awesome, incredible. Was that your plan going in? Take a couple laps and then just keep going?
No, definitely not the plan. I was hating every minute of that, but that was his plan.
Oh, that was you didn't tell him the plan?
No, the plan is to ride hard, but
Ride hard and win?
Danny knows how to ride hard.
What a great job. We'll see you on the podium later, but fantastic. We can see why you're wearing the Stars and Stripes. Congratulations, Danny Summerhill and Brendan Rim. Woo!
All right, what a race. That was some action there. The Stars and Stripes riders lapping the field twice and still taking the final sprint. Riders all over the place. Couple riders kissed the track. Fred Meredith and Gonzalo Olivios hitting the deck. Both of them able to get up. Hopefully we see them back tomorrow night, or we may have some team changes. If you had a black Mustang in the parking lot, talk to the front desk. If you have a black Mustang in the parking lot, talk to the front desk. All right, we got a couple more races to go. 10-lap scratch race for these juniors. Hey, Chris, do you want to head up here? Hold up, Bruce. Man, that was a fast Madison. We're back tomorrow with another Elite Madison. It'll be the conclusion of this weekend. But don't go anywhere yet. We still got a lot of racing to go tonight. But tomorrow, 10-lap scratch race for these juniors. We're back tomorrow night for race night number 2 of the Lexus Madison Cup. see who's taking the win. Just because Stars and Stripes won tonight doesn't mean they're going to win tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's 2 miles. Yeah, that's 20. But I think Dale just coming down.
Riders, this is a 10-lap scratch race. 10-lap scratch race. If you're all together, when you come around, it'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and they're off. These kids have raced together a few times tonight. Lily Opek right to the front. So they've got 10 to go, 1 mile on this Lexus Velodrome, 1/10 of a mile around 166 meters. They learned well out here at the Lexus Velodrome how to race. Everett Jankowski pulls up, Sawyer Colian pulls up. Sawyer dominating tonight, but let's see what happens here. The only young lady out there, Lily Opek. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We are also proud to say we are a USA Cycling Center of Excellence. That means they send people here to learn how to ride a track. We're going to be having a group of juniors out here in January. They're good on the road, but let's see if they can be good on the track. And this group just working their way around as we look at 7 to go for our young juniors out there. Not only are these kids good athletes, they're really nice kids. That counts for a lot. They came up through our free program for kids. If you're under 17, 18 and under, come on out. We'll teach you how to ride a bike if you don't know how. If you know how, we'll teach you how to ride a track. We'll teach you how to race a track. You might even go to the Nationals. We've sent quite a few out there. Keep pedaling, don't go too slow. They all know that rule. Lily Opek pulls up. Sawyer, Xavier takes over. Now it's Everett Jankowski. Oh, that's Julian Jankowski. Xavier's not in this race. Jordan Correga pulls up. Everett Jankowski making a little bit of a move over the top as they look at 4 to go. They've got something going at the back of the field. Lily Opek gets on the wheel. Jordan Correga off the saddle. There goes Everett Jankowski. He's out to beat Sawyer Colian. Everett Jankowski, has he got the go power to stay out there? He's been working hard out here. They come out and train with their dad, Everett and Julian and Brian Jankowski. Sawyer Colian now trying to get up and over Everett Jankowski. Everett hoping maybe that'll wear him out. 1 to go, Sawyer Colian making a bold move there, going up and over, and Everett Jankowski still chasing him down. Jordan Carriga in third. And Sawyer Colian down on the drops to finish it off for the night for these youngsters. And it's going to be Sawyer Colian. Everett Jankowski, Sawyer with his 3rd win of the night. Jordan Khalil Correga, Julian Jankowski, and Lily Opek. Let's hear it for our young juniors out there. They're working hard. Next up, we are going to have the semi-pro Madison. I hope they didn't get any lessons from that pro race. What a wild and crazy race. A little bit chaotic. Everybody going for broke out here. They want to be the winner of the Detroit Madison Cup. So our teams. Dale Hughes, are you going to award the roses to Sawyer? He's got to get his 3rd rose, so they've got 4 to take home with them. While we're doing that, we're going to introduce you to our semi-pro teams. Sawyer Colian to the finish line. Sawyer Colian, one more time.
And here's the winner of that scratch race, Sawyer Collier. This is getting sort of the routine here, eh?
Yeah.
So who do I have to bring in here? Should I slate you to be in the pro race tomorrow night?
No, thank you.
He said no thank you. Here's your winner, flowers. Say congratulations to Sawyer.
All right, Sawyer. A good night for the Colian family. And now our teams for the Semi-Pro Madison. Over there in the blue on the home stretch. That's Blake Beto. Sorry, I almost didn't get that out. His partner over here on the back stretch, Levi Gaswin. That's Team Blue. Next up, Team Green. On the home stretch, that is Mike Hartrick. His partner over here on the back stretch, John Balmer. Over there on the home stretch in the silver, that's Roger Wynn. His partner on the back stretch, Eric Buckhav. Team Pink, Nick Lawton. You've seen his amazing sprint. He's paired tonight with the also amazing Cameron Coleman, one of our hot young juniors. Over there in the orange, our announcer, John Hughes, paired over here with another great sprinter, Donnell Anderson for Team Orange. Team Purple, hiding behind John Hughes, that's Cash Adamski. You've seen him do some great work tonight. His partner tonight, Derek Savage. And last but not least, Team Black. Over there on the home stretch, that's Tim, as John would say, Bober. And his partner over here on the back stretch, Stefan Rothkegel. So let's hear it, Bruce.
Riders, this is an 80-lap Madison. 80-lap Madison. The bell laps are 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1, double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. Does not mean slow, just means no attacks. There'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
And they're off, 80 laps. Here at the Lexus Velodrome, you'll only see racing like it here at the Lexus Velodrome in the heart of Detroit. We're proud to be a feature on I-75 as you're going south down to Detroit. You can't miss us. We are at Mack Avenue and I-75, that big white dome. This is what goes inside of it, goes on inside of it. So right now, Blake Beto just setting a nice easy pace because they are not yet out of control, per our chief referee, Bruce Carlson. He wants to make sure everybody gets settled in, and then he rings the bell, and it is every man for himself, or every team for themselves. If we get our first exchange going on between Team Silver, Roger Wynn, and Eric Buckhav. Buckhav going in at the front.
I think it's 61.
In goes purple, in goes black.
Every 20, so it's
Team Pink makes their exchange. Team Green coming in. They miss the exchange, but that's okay. They make it happen. Whoa, keep your lane, hold your lane. At the front, Team Blue. In goes Levi Gaswin for Blake Beto. And now they are out of control. That's what that bell means. They can do what they want. Well, sort of. So they'll be having sprints at 61, 41, 21, and 1 to go. Double points on the last sprint, 5, 3, 2, 1 on each of the sprints. The team with the most points wins the bike race. If you lap the field, you get 10 points. If you get lapped, you lose 10. So it's a lot of points going on up here. Changes happening regularly. Thank goodness for our chief scorekeeper, Kevin Morrison, who not only knows the bike race, but can do math on the fly. Up and over goes Team Black. Tim Bober going to start the first jam of this bike race. John Hughes waiting for the throw-in from his partner, Donnell Anderson. Team Purple having a little bit of a high exchange, but in goes now Derek Savage from the young Kashidansky. John Hughes going up high over Team Silver as they go in. In goes Eric Buckhab. And at the front of the field, Team Black makes their exchange. In goes Stefan Rothkegel. Cameron Coleman jumping on that wheel. A high exchange for Team Green. They keep missing their exchanges. That is not good. And now John Hughes going off the front. He's trying to get a little distance on the rest of the field. Cameron Coleman off the saddle, chasing him down, saying, I can beat my coach. I can beat my coach. Donnell Anderson waving on John Hughes. I don't know if he was expecting that, but Cameron Coleman coming on strong as John Hughes gets a little bit of a gap on the rest of the field. And now in goes Nick Lawton for Team Pink, and it's orange and pink out in the front, but chasing him down, the young Kashidansky, one of the fastest kids in the country, right here out of Detroit. In fact, we've got some of the fastest kids in the country out of Detroit. People are looking at us saying, what are you doing? And we're going, we got great racing here in Detroit. That's how they get better. And now Kashidansky's trying to build a little gap on the rest of the field. He gets up to Derek Savage. Can Derek Savage keep this going? John Hughes getting up to his partner, Donnell Anderson, giving in the throw-in. Nick Lawton throwing in Cameron Coleman. Everybody up high on these exchanges. And in the front, Derek Savage and Donnell Anderson chasing down Derek Savage. Stefan Rothkegel in for Team Black. Cameron Coleman also now in the chase. And Donnell Anderson is reeled in. Derek Savage, now he's getting, oh, whoa, holy smokes. They almost missed that one. That was a little crazy. Donnell Anderson waiting for John Hughes to get up, and now it's Kashidansky in for Team Purple. He'll take advantage of Orange's unfortunate situation, and it's 1 to go for the sprint. Kashidansky in the position of getting those first place points for Team Purple. John Hughes chasing him down, but here comes Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton coming in for second place, and it's going to be purple, pink, black, silver, blue, green. All right, so first place points are going to go to purple as they keep it going in the front with 59 to go. 59 to go in the bike race. Savage still out front for Team Purple. And the points go. Purple's got 5, pink has got 3, orange has got 2, black has got 1. So purple, pink, orange, and black, those 4 teams out front right now are the 4 teams with the points in the bike race. But that doesn't mean green, silver, blue are out of it. They can get up there and start regaining points. They've got another sprint at 41, one at 21, and a final that's worth double points. Whoa, silver, watch where you're going, up high. Blake Beto going up high over everybody. Stick.
41.
So Kashidansky leading the pack. 41. Bober in second in black. Nick Lawton coming up to Cameron Coleman. John Hughes making the ride, and Team Blue now up to the rest of the field. Team Blue, Levi Gaswin closes it down. Donnell Anderson coming in for John Hughes, or not, nope. So John Hughes doing another double pull there. Tim Bober at the front picking up the pace as he comes up to his partner, Stefan Rothkegel. That's a little bit of a high exchange on those guys. Cameron Coleman up to Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton dropping down for the throw-in from Cameron Coleman. Nice throw-in by Cameron Coleman. John Hughes now jumping on the wheel of Nick Lawton, or Kenny. He pulls up, he wants somebody else to take over. And Nick Lawton's got a little bit of a gap without really trying. In comes Kashidansky now. Kashidansky for purple. He's going to shut that down as quick as he can. In goes now Donnell Anderson. So we've got pink, purple, blue, black, orange, duking it out in the front. Green and silver chasing him down. High exchange for pink there. As we settle in with 48 to go in the bike race. And blue now is in the mix. Levi Gaswin making everybody work a little harder. Cameron Coleman, whoa, Cameron Coleman going up. Cameron Coleman jumping on the wheel of Derek Savage doesn't want to let Purple get away. It's a good strategy. Keep them reeled in. Coming hot, riders, coming in hot. In goes Nick Lawton for Pink as they overtake Team Silver. Purple, Pink. Hold your line, riders, hold your lines. A lot of chatter out there. Kashavdansky dropping in for Purple. As they settle down a little bit, spread out, riders. Spread out. Stefan Rothkegel going up high, heads up everybody. And now there goes Kashavdansky. Kashavdansky getting chased down by Cameron Coleman. Last year these two were champions together, Madison racers in the juniors. Now they're chasing each other down on the track. Kashavdansky out to get those first place points. Derek Savage has got to come in hot. Oh, keep your place, riders. And in goes Savage. Cameron Coleman chasing him down. John Hughes in third, and it's going to be purple, pink, orange, black, blue. All right, on the track, purple still leading the field. Savage pulls up, Hughes pulls up. Nick Lawton takes the lead for a minute, but not too long. Tim Bober sitting on the wheel of Nick Lawton, and Pink does not make the exchange. Blake Beto throws in Levi Gaswin. John Hughes coming up to Donnell Anderson. In goes Anderson. In goes Adamski. Bober still setting the pace at the front. And our points are now Team Purple with 10, Team Pink with 5, Team Orange with 5, Team Black with 2. So Purple has got 10 points. Pink has got 5, Orange has got 5, Black has got 2. Those are the teams in the points, but we still have one more sprint and one final sprint with double points. Derek Savage at the front, again for Purple, Cameron Coleman. John Hughes going to drop on the wheel of Nick Lawton for Team Pink. In goes Bober for Team Black. Team Silver making their exchange. Roger Winnan now from Eric Buckhav. They're down a lap, but that's okay. They can still race. Donnell Anderson waving on John Hughes. John Hughes doing quite a few double pulls here. Now Cameron Coleman in for Team Pink. We're going to have a high exchange for Team Green. Whoa! Roger Wynn coming in off the bottom of the track right there, but nobody caught in that. So now we've got Tim Bober getting ready to pass it off to Stefan Rothkegel. Whoa, 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 heads up riders, where you're at. Holy smokes. In goes Blake Beto for Team, Oh, that was gonna happen. Team Blue is down. He's okay. He needs a wheel for Levi Gaswin. A wheel for Team Blue. Blake Beto, you gotta stay in it. You gotta ride yourself. Blake Beto now assuming the role that Matt Giddings had in the last race. He's gotta ride by himself.
That's a warning for Team Pink for passing underneath.
So our teams are basically back together again. Cameron Coleman passing on the exchange. Now who's off the saddle? But Tim Bober. Tim Bober firing it up, trying to get some gap on the rest of the field. Here goes Donnell Anderson chasing him down. In comes Kashadansky for Team Purple. But Tim Bover's got a big gap on the field. Donnell Anderson has got the suds to go after him. Let's see if he can get him. Tim Bover with 22 to go. We got a sprint coming up at 21. In goes Stefan Rothkegel for Team Black. In goes John Hughes for Team Orange. And John Hughes overtakes Stefan Rothkegel, but look out! Here comes Kashadansky. And John Hughes trying to get ahead of Stefan Rothkegel. Hughes over the top of Rothkegel. Here comes Kashadansky, and it's gonna be orange, black, purple, pink, green, pink, silver, blue. As we got blue back together on the track. A leader on the track is Team Orange, Team Purple, Team Black. Bover looking for the throw in from Rothkegel, who's feeling his workout right now. So that changed the standings a little bit. Team Purple has 12 points. Team Orange has 10. Team Pink has 5. Team Black has 5. Team Green has 1. So we've got a 2-point difference between first and second, between purple and orange. So it's purple again, 12, orange 10, pink 5, black 5, green 1. And we've got double points on the last sprint, which is in 15 laps. Let's hear it for these racers. They're doing a great job out there. And by the way, the bar is still open and K-Dubs is still open. If you're hungry or thirsty, we can meet that need. I know this is making me hungry and thirsty. Holy smokes. What a lot of great race action tonight. And the Madison, first our pros, now our semi-pros. Keeping it together and racing hard out there, all for you guys. We hope you're enjoying watching it at home. Come on down tomorrow night. We'll be here at 7:30 with the second night of the Detroit Madison Cup. One of our legacy races. The winners' names will be kept on that Madison Cup you see in the infield. We've got some slow exchanges happening here. In goes Team Orange, Donnell Anderson. Team Green's got a high exchange, but they make it. Derek Savage taking a double pole or getting thrown in. Oh, watch it, underneath. Don't overlap wheels. Everybody knows that you don't overlap a wheel, ever. Come on, spread out on relief. Cameron Coleman dropping in for the throw-in from Nick Lawton. Up and over goes Donnell Anderson, coming up to John Hughes. In goes Bover for Team Black. Derek Savage. And we've got a sprint on its way with 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go in the bike race. Team Purple and Team Orange, only 2 points apart. Pink's got 5. If they get 10 points in that final sprint, that could put them in contention. Cameron Coleman pushing it at the front. Coming up to his partner. Oh, whoa. Silver gets in the way of that exchange, but in goes Nick Lawton. Team Black with the high exchange. In goes Stefan Rothkegel. Team Orange with the, oh, they don't go. So look at this. Nick Lawton pouring it on. Nick Lawton with 4 to go, trying to ride away with it. They get first in the final sprint. They get 10 points. But here comes Kashadansky. Passing on the throw in with their, oh. Team Pink with a wild exchange there. And Kashadansky chasing down Team Pink. Let's see where Orange comes up. Donnell Anderson's got to come in hot here. And Team Black is going to have a funky exchange here. Heads up, everybody. In goes Donnell Anderson. In goes Tim Bover. Donnell Anderson putting on the afterburners. Cameron Coleman holding on to the front. Cameron Coleman racing to get that first place points, and it's going to be first across the line. Team Pink, Team Purple, Team Black, Team Orange, Team Green, Team Blue, What a great race. Let's hear it for all of our racers. Oh my goodness. What a great race. And the winner with 18 points. They held on. Team Purple, Kasia Dansky and Derek Savage. What a great race. Way to hold on to it.
I hear you, girl.
In second, Team Pink, Nick Lawton and Cameron Coleman. In third, Team Orange, John Hughes and Danelle Anderson. In fourth, Tim Bober and Stefan Rothkagel. In fifth, John Balmer and Mike Hartrick. In sixth, Levi Gaswin and Blake Beto. In seventh, Roger Wynn and Eric Buckhav. So let's get Team Purple up to the start-finish line, and then we've got one more race. And all of this goes towards the Omnium tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be the finals, basically. You've seen tonight the prelude to the finals, and whoever comes out ahead tomorrow night will win the Detroit Madison Cup. Team Purple.
If we get our winners to hurry up, get to the start-finish line over here. Team Purple, Kasia Dansky and Derek Savage. Woo! Winners of your semi-pro Madison. Derek, you got your win out there. How does it feel?
Oh, it felt great. Having Cash as a partner was awesome.
Yeah, Cash, you put in some good moves out there. Was that your goal to kind of sit in and then wait for the end and kind of take it from there?
My intention was to go for a lap, but that wasn't going tonight.
All right, well, good job, you guys. Kasia Dansky and Derek Savage are semi-pro winners.
Yeah. All right, our final event of the evening is a semi-pro AB 3-mile points race. So they'll have 3 spins to accumulate points as individuals, not working at teams in this event.
Riders, this is a 30-lap points race. 30-lap points race. Your bell laps are 21, 11, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double on the last. If you get lapped by the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. If you lap the field, it is plus 10. Riders ready?
All right, so it starts out that Sawyer Colian in the front, followed by Drew Laird, Holly Adejumo in third place, Brian Jankowski, Brett Mazzani, Gerald Walker, Lisa Canto, and our new guy, Parker Holben. So the most important thing out here when you're racing and you're new is to hold your line, don't overlap wheels. Always hold your line and don't overlap wheels. Of course, you got to know the rules, but that's the first thing. Drew Laird pulls up, Holly Adejumo takes over. Brian Jankowski, dad of Julian and Everett, who you saw racing earlier. We got a lot of families that are working together out here. Brett Mazzani takes over. Gerald Walker. Gerald Walker, who's a teacher when he's not out here. Drew Laird. Keeping it steady out there. Lisa Cantu. Lisa Cantu visiting us from California. I believe she is from Mexico, though. Parker Colbin pulls up, and Justin Colian gets back to the front of the line. Keeping things nice and steady. Drew Laird dropping in a hole in the back of the field.
So we'll put our jackets on.
Colian pulls up, Holly pulls up. Brett Mazzani takes his turn. Brian Jankowski back to the front with Drew Laird in second position. They're going to hear a bell at 21. 21 will be the first points awarded in this 30-lap points race.
Oh, it's a points race. Never mind. I ain't going.
Like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow night for the final act of the Detroit Madison Cup. You're going to see the pros out there again. You're going to see the semi-pros out there again. And we're going to bring all the kids and everybody else out to the track. It's a great experience for everyone. If you're coming down, be aware of the Lions game.
I don't have to ring it at 21, do I? Yeah, I guess I do.
And when you can't get in there, come on over here. Brian Jankowski making a move. That's a good move. It's going to be a sprint at 21. He gets himself to the front of that field. Nobody's really chasing him, but Drew Laird's a little bit off the saddle. So Brian Jankowski working hard to get those first place points, get himself a lead in this field. The points race is determined by points at the end. Lisa Canto trying to get over Drew Laird, but Drew Laird's going to hold her off, and it's Drew Laird, Lisa Canto, Justin Colian, with Brian Jankowski taking the first place points. And there's Brandon Carbaum not riding his bike. What's up with that? 19 to go in the bike race, 19 to go. And Brian Jankowski's got a nice gap on the rest of the field. Brian Jankowski with a quarter of a lap, almost a half a lap now, as he sets his own pace out there with 19 to go in the bike race. We'll have the podium right after this race. All of our racers will get their due time with great pictures by our great photographer, Brent Bacher. Brian Jankowski just setting a nice steady pace out there, chasing him down. Parker Holben, Drew Laird, and Justin Colian. Brett Mazzini sitting on, not sitting on, but in the no man's land between being on the lead rider and not being on the rest of the field. So on the track, the leader is Jankowski. In second place is Colian, Holben, and Laird. With 14 to go now, 14 in the bike race. So Brian Jankowski's got 5 points. Drew Laird has got 3. Lisa Canto has got 2. Justin Colian's got 1. Brian Jankowski just racking up the miles out here, up and over everybody as he goes over Holly Adejumo, and now he's coming on up to Lisa Canto. Lisa Canto in the points with 2 points. 12 to go in the bike race now. 12 to go. We want to give a shout out to the Wellen Company. They're out of Savannah, but they like bike racing. So thank you for helping support our venture here in Detroit. Also to the Rafa Foundation and the Children's Foundation. And it's a sprint lap for Brian Jankowski out front. Let's see if this group of 3 sprints for their points. So Brian Jankowski is going to pick up those first place points. Drew Laird is in the position to get second here. Laird, Colian, and Parker Holben. Okay. Are you confused a little bit? The riders at our lap cannot contend for points unless they're, well, they can't.
Get distracted. Easy.
There's an exception, but it's not going to apply. So still, Brian Jankowski. I don't think he's going to get a lap, but he's going to win the bike race. He's got 10 points. Drew Laird has got 6. Justin Colian's got 3. Lisa Canto has got 2. Parker Holben's got 1. And Brian Jankowski just keeps plugging away at the front by himself. Round and round they go on this 1/10 of a mile velodrome. 166 meters of thrills and chills. 50-degree banking. That's halfway to straight up. Come on. You contend with the G-force. Yeah, root for these guys. They're working hard out there, and these women Holly Adejumo and Lisa Cantel working together. And it's 1 to go in the bike race. And Brian Jankowski is going to wrap it up here with 1 to go. I think he's going to be happy with a win. I believe it's his first win out here. And the win goes to Brian Jankowski, but we've got a duking it out for second. Parker Holman in second, Drew Laird in that sprint, and Justin Colian. And let's see, we'll get it from our scorekeeper here in a minute. Whether Laird, I think he holds on to second place. Yes, he does. So the winner was Brian Jankowski. Let's hear it for Brian Jankowski. In second place, Drew Laird. In third, Parker Holman. In fourth, Justin Colian. Then we've got Lisa Canto, Brett Mazzini, Gerald Walker, and Holly Adejumo. And that concludes our night of racing here at the Lexus Velodrome in the heart of Detroit. Some of the best bike racing you'll ever see. We're going to have our awards on the podium shortly after we get Brian Jankowski up to the line for his rose.
And here's the winner of the last race of the night, Mr. Brian Jankowski.
Woohoo!
I think you've had another win here, have you?
At least one, maybe.
He's a little cloudy. He said he can't remember if this is his first one or not. But I'd say give a round of applause, Brian Jankowski.
Yeah, Brian.
See everybody, we're going to do podiums for the Madisons up next.
And we'll be back tomorrow night at 7:30. Be sure you tune in, tell your friends, share us. We're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. Check it out. And by the way, on your way out, you might want to pick up a really cool Lexus Velodrome sweatshirt, a hoodie, or a t-shirt, or a hat. We got merch to sell.
You need me to do that again?
Thank you. And good night.
Can I get the semi-pro Madison teams up here first, please? Semi-pro Madison teams, keep your jerseys on if you're the top three. Top three semi-pros. Madison riders. You're up first, then the pros, top three. Put that right down there. How about that? Yeah. Tomorrow night, 7:30 sharp. They got two Madisons, the pros. They're going to do an 80-lap Madison at the beginning of the night and then another 120-lap Madison at the end of the night. So the pros will be racing 200 laps of Madisons tomorrow. And I'm going to turn the mic over to Mr. John Hughes.
All right, whoa, let's do our podiums. For the semi-pro, however many laps long that was Madison. Coming in third place, me, John Hughes, and Donnell Anderson. Second place, Team Pink, Cameron Coleman and Nick Lawton. And the winners of our semi-pro Madison night number one, the Lexus Velodrome Mad Track Cycling Madison Cup, Team Purple, Cash Adamski and Derek Savage. All right. And now for our pro field. All right. For the Mad Track Cycling Madison Cup race night number 1, coming in 3rd place, Team Black, Zach Kowalczyk and Clever Martinez. In 2nd place, Team White, Ryan Jastrab and Lance Abshire. And the winners of the 2023 Mad Track Cycling Mad Cup, the current U.S. Elite Men's National Madison Champions, Brendan Rim and Danny Summerhill. All right, another round of applause for the Team Stars and Stripes, Danny Summerhill and Brandon Rim and all of our Madison riders. All right, remember, we're back tomorrow night at 7:30 for the conclusion of the 2-day Madison Cup. It's an omnium, so it's points over the 2 days will determine the winners. We got more fast racing thanks to Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. This is Mad Track Cycling at the Lexus Velodrome. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7:30. Bar still open. Food truck outside is still open. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.